In South Africa, a group of men's average safari expedition quickly turned for the worse after being chased down by a territorial male lion. At first, things seemed to be going according to plan as they simply observed the predators roaming around the plains up ahead. Out of nowhere, though, they noticed one of the lions beginning to walk in their direction.
Quickly, let's go back. Quickly. Go. Go.
Even after backing away quite a bit, the hungry predator sadly decides that he won't let them go so easily. Now, fighting for their lives, the men continue to fire warning shots towards the animal, all while running as fast as they can. Eventually, the lion thankfully decides to spare the men, and they simply proceed to record it from a safer distance. Number 5. In a South African safari, a group of tourists thought it'd be a good idea to park their car right next to a group of lions trying to relax. Unfortunately, they quickly regret their decision after getting the attention of one of the more curious lions.
There's this locked door. Oh my gosh, I didn't know they could do that.
Still in utter shock, they now thankfully decide to lock their doors and proceed to drive away before anything else occurs. Number 4. On a tour of Kruger National Park, a few tourists had their day take an unexpected turn when their car got dangerously approached by 2 huge, fearless male lions. At first, the tourists try to grab a few pictures from a safe distance when one of the lions decides to come get a closer look. Understandably shocked by what they're witnessing, they attempt to follow the animal around as it continues to walk further up the road. Now, with both predators lurking around just a few feet away from their car, they eventually feel like they've seen enough and simply stop recording completely. Number 3. In South Africa, a couple tourists quickly started recording after spotting a male lion running up the hill towards them. Immediately, one of the tour guides decides to do his job and bravely confronts the predator face to face. Luckily, the male lion decides to spare the man and continues on his original path up the hill. Thankfully, he simply resorts to laying down next to the female lion, and the tourists, sadly, decide to stop recording. Number 2. In Kruger National Park, a group of tourists on an exciting safari drive unfortunately had a few hungry lions come and ruin the fun. Initially, everyone on the tour bus seems to be peacefully observing the animals up ahead when they suddenly notice a group of lions to their left.
I've never seen such a thing. And they're getting closer and closer. Look how focused they are.
As time goes on, the predators appear to be tensing up and adopting a more hostile position, which unfortunately triggers one of the buffaloes to get defensive. Unfortunately for the lions, the rest of the herd also decides to get involved and join the fight. Eventually, the predators manage to get left alone and proceed to walk away from there in one piece. Number 1. In a South African safari, this woman's seemingly normal evening drive quickly turned into a nightmare when she came way too close to a hungry group of lions. At first, nothing seems out of the ordinary as she parks her car in order to observe the predators walking down from the road up ahead.
Look at them all just coming down. Apparently they've been looking at Impala for the last little while, so they're hungry. They're definitely in sort of alert hunting mode. They're coming right past the vehicle. This is incredible.
Contrary to what most would do, she decides to remain completely still as the group of lions now begin walking right past her.
So I'm just going to sit really still and stationary. I'm going to keep talking.